Well, coffee time friends, how y'all doing? Welcome to Southern Sunday Lunch with me and Mama. Mama is cooking up a storm. Today's her day. Today is her day. She went in there and slipped in there this morning while I was doing Sunday school with y'all and carried this crock pot in here. She got a good talking to. And she told me to hush. And you know what I said to her? Yes, ma'am. I did. I don't argue with her. Not like that. Mama, what am I doing?
Open that other side. I couldn't get it.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, look at her. Look at her. She looks like a dog today. Well, Mama, I can't get it either. Let's get rid of this one. This one is useless to mankind. It's as dull as it can be. I can look at it and say, now what's the difference? What's the difference? No, this is a good one. I know, Mama. What's this? See, she tried, I tried, we all tried. Look here. That's what's supposed to happen. Right there. Right there. This one, it gone. I ain't fooling with that thing no more. Mama, this is the sharp one. This is the good. This is the old one. This is antique. Okay, I didn't call you on here just to talk about church keys, and that's what they call this in our world, church keys.
So,
Mama's over here. Look, Mr. Schubert dropped by this morning. Look what she is. It's gone again. What I brought you on here to show you was my mess up, my mistake, and it's a golden one. It's an expensive mistake. So, I usually make deviled eggs and make them all the time, and y'all know how I do. We had two boiled eggs, and Mama said I wasn't wasting no more. I got balloons going up. Hey. And I mixed it up over here, and it was soupy. But I decided to bring you all on to show you this hack. Now, normally what I do is I put an extra egg in here, and it thickens it up, and it's fine. Don't have to worry about it. But here I am, ready to fill. No more eggs. It's a mess. Maybe the preacher's coming over. Maybe your family's coming over and you've got a big soupy mess here to deal with, and you're thinking to yourself, what can I do with those eggs? I'm going to show you. It's quite simple. It's Mama's old friend. You guessed it. A few instant mashed potatoes. So you just no, you're not making mashed potatoes. Remember that. I then put about that much. So I put about that much more. And look here. Now, if I get them too thick with mashed potatoes, it's going to be okay. But look how instantly. Look at this. These were basically unusable because you really can't put a runny mess in some deviled egg. I've done it before, but I've never been proud of it. This is going to be thicker. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Now it's perfectly usable in my eggs. It went from being a hot mess with just not even a teaspoon of instant potatoes. And I'm mixing them right up. And I'm going to fill them right up. And look. It went from a hot mess to a usable bowl of egg filling. Yep, that's right, folks. We took 2 boiled eggs and made deviled eggs for lunch. And I had one job to do. One. Honest to goodness, that's all I had to do. Mama's done cooked. And I messed it up. Didn't I, Mama?
I reckon so.
Now watch her. Watch her. This is what I'm dealing with. Now she won't. Mama, let me. No. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She told me earlier to hush. Hush! Yes, ma'am, I said. Didn't I, Mama? I don't play around, do I?
You're afraid to.
I'm scared. I'll fuss and go on a little bit, but I won't argue. Fussing and arguing is two different things in our world. Fussing is just passionately expressing your opinion. Arguing is when you're going back and forth with an opinion. We don't argue here. We fuss, don't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Now, Mama, do you want paprika?
I don't know what you want.
It's on the left-hand side. We rearranged. We changed and rearranged. Now look, I got plenty of filling too. So I'm going to say not only will these potatoes thicken your mixture, it'll stretch it. So if you need a little extra for a few more eggs, you don't quite have enough filling. And that happens to me more often. I don't quite have enough. And that's the reason I throw me an extra egg. Mama, you want me to make the gravy at least?
Yeah, you can.
She ain't letting me do much. I'm just going to double stuff these because I got plenty of stuffing. But folks, really and truly, I didn't put I put just a scant of mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard, just like I always do, a little bit of pickle relish, but I never have made this few of eggs. I've never done 2 boiled eggs. But you can see how thick and beautiful they are. I saved the day, and I got to show you all a little something magic there. And look, when you put this little paprika on here, how pretty they are. Now these eggs, there's 2 of them, so they're probably about $1 a piece for these halves. I'm going to taste this because some of y'all are going to ask me that question. Does the potatoes change the taste of the egg mixture? Well, you know what? I don't know. We'll find out together because I really don't know if it's going to change it or not. I know one thing. I'd rather, even if it makes it taste a little potatoey, I'd rather have that as it running all over the place and not being able to use my eggs. I really would. Let's try this. Didn't change nothing. Tastes just like deviled eggs. Not a potato inside. You couldn't convince me that there's instant potatoes in there. Can't waste it. Mom, are you happy?
Oh, yeah, I'm happy.
Look at that, folks. Perfect deviled eggs. And they were a runny hot mess. All I used was a little bit of instant mashed potatoes. And this can be a 2-part video. I'm not going to say these are Save-A-Lot brand because they're not the normal Save-A-Lot brand. These are called Mountain Harvest potatoes. Don't know much about them except they have them at my Save-A-Lot, and they are made with 100% real potatoes. That's what I was looking for when I seen that. I got them. I tried them. It says just add milk, butter, and salt on the front, and that's exactly what I did. In fact, it didn't even tell me to add water the other night. It told me to add milk. Good potatoes. These are good, and I liked them, and Mama even said she liked them. And she said they were perfectly fine for a quick, easy night, but for Sunday dinner, she wanted real mashed potatoes. Mama, what are we having?
Green beans.
Come over here, Mama, and talk to them. Mama's not talking to you as much today. Are you mad at us, Mama?
No, I'm just busy.
Are you mad at them?
No, I'm busy.
You mad at me?
Busy.
You mad at me, Mama?
No, I'm going to get mad at you for aggravating me.
Woo! I'm going to get a talking to today. You know them talking tos. Did you hurt yourself?
No, just one.
Them talking tos you get on the way home from church. That's what I get. I get one of them talking tos. She'll be saying, "Quit aggravating me. Look here what she's come up with." Now, Mama, tell us what we're looking at here.
A chuck roast.
Chuck roast. And I'm going to tell y'all, we ain't going to eat this today. We ain't going to eat all that. We'll eat a good portion of it. But we've got meals a-coming. Look at that beauty. Look at that. There's a little piece of onion. Mama, what have you got planned for the future here? Is this a...
It's going to be some soup later.
Oh, I was hoping you would say that.
You want some soup, so...
You take my protective sheath off from here. Get my knife out. Now, when you're cutting this meat, you want to cut across the grain. So let's see where the grain is. So let's just cut this in some slices for today. And then, I guess before we put it away, you'll want me to fork it to, or you want it cut up in chunks for soup, Mama.
Chunks for soup.
cut chunks. Okay, so I can cut a few more slices today. And this is what we're having today. When the potatoes are done, they're not quite there yet. We stayed at church a little longer, so we're gonna eat.
Getting ready.
It's getting ready. Mama's made gravy. We're still working on the taters. Mama, come over here and talk to them for a minute. And we'll go.
Okay.
I know your taters need to boil another second or two. You said they ain't fork tender, are they, Mama?
No, they gotta be fork tender.
And I'm going
I
to cut
think you
this
cut
up.
enough.
Yes, ma'am. But I thought you was wanting some for soup.
Oh, well, we can cut it later. Or you can cut it while you're talking here.
And you wonder why I don't know what to do. How many directions did she just give me within 30 seconds?
Hello.
Mama, you're pretty today.
Oh, thank you.
That color's your color. All jewel tones are Mama's color, so if you'll notice. Red's her color, purple, any jewel, green. She does good.
Whatever I've got.
Not too good in yellow, though.
No. I get yellow and yellow.
Yellow, she gets yellowy.
And
People will say, sometimes pink makes her look pale.
Mm-hmm.
But people will say, don't you feel good? I said, no, she's wearing yellow.
That's the truth. It does make me.
But them dark colors are your colors, Mama.
Yeah, I like this color. This sweater is one that your daddy picked
Bought
out.
himself. I remember that.
Yeah. I was plumb proud of him.
Yeah, when he would do something on his own, and sometimes he would. Mm-hmm. Do y'all remember when Anye was big? They called it Agner. We're not sponsored by. We don't. Does it even still exist? He went and bought her a Agner coat one time by himself.
I reckon so.
And we just couldn't believe it. I said, I can't believe it, Mama. And it was it leather?
Yeah.
It was a leather Anye.
It was like their pocketbooks, billfolds. It was like it.
She had the pocketbook.
It was so
So he had a
soft.
couple of hints.
It was really soft and good.
And she wore it for years just because Daddy bought it and done it by himself. Good. I'm glad I stuck my finger in it now.
Oh, wow, listen at you. He's getting mean today.
Mama, I'm starved to death. I ain't ate in days.
That's a story?
Well, I wasn't counting the egg sandwich this morning.
What about yesterday?
I ain't counting that either. I told him at church this morning we hadn't been there in years. It felt like it. All right, folks. Well, this is what we're having. The potatoes ain't quite done. We're going to mash them up and we're going to sit here and enjoy a beautiful Sunday lunch. And we hope you do the same thing. We love each and every one of you. It's 53 here, but you know what? We've traded in our blue skies for gray skies, but it's 53.
And the wind's cool.
And the wind's cool. Mama's feeling good. So we'll be eating in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, or before then, maybe.
Maybe before the end. Sometimes church puts a little late, but it's well worth it. We don't care a bit. We have a good preacher, and we have good service, and we enjoy it, don't we, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you got the gravy, Matt. Gravy.
Oh, well, let's set it back on the stove if it don't.
The potatoes. Come on, taters. We're going to go and let you all go, because we know you are probably finishing up from your lunch and probably washing up dishes and all that you do. It says, Mama, you look wonderful in that shade of blue, don't she, though?
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
Thank
Good
you
afternoon,
so much.
Mama and John. Hey, J.A., how are you? Yum, Rose says. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Hey, Karen, how are you? You folks, it just thrills my heart to see you. It seems like I ain't seen you in a while either. We spent yesterday some time together. I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee. It's got cool just since I come home from church, Mama. It's not
You
cold.
got a fan on, it's why it's cool.
You know what?
Cool or warm, you don't care.
I love a hot cup of coffee, but I love a lukewarm cup too, and I'll even take cold. If it gets too cold, I just throw some ice cubes in it. I
Make
show
it cooler.
Oh, Mama, this meat's starving me.
Yeah.
Mrs. Shearer, come on, taters. We got to go over here and encourage these taters and get them mashed and get them on the table. But we'll be eating here shortly.
Yeah.
Hope y'all have had a wonderful day. Do something with your family. Make some
That's
memories.
right. Enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Get ready for the next week. We've had a great weekend, haven't we, Mom?
Yeah. Busy, working, but
We may relax today.
Oh, yeah.
We may put a puzzle out. I ain't kidding. We might put a puzzle. Excitement, I know. Don't hurt yourself on the excitement, John and Mama. The older I get, the simpler I like life. That's the truth. It's the simpler. These days of winter days, I enjoy them so much. That's one thing I like about winter. When I put a plus in the winter column, it's always family time and staying indoors and doing a little cozy activity like a puzzle or cooking or making up something.
Yeah, you're closer communicating in the winter. In the summer, it's more outdoorsy activities.
It is. And people's wanting you to come and go and do, and it's just it's a good time then too. And I love all that. I love getting together with family and friends and all that. But then in the winter, I do like to just sit in, do something simple.
Yeah. Put the phones down. We need to put this one down.
We're going to. We're going to put them all down, all the phones. Put your phone down today, see how long you last. I know. We're addicted. We're not preaching to you. We're just saying that's what needs to be done. We use our phones when we do puzzles or something. Like, we'll sit there and have it next to us, but we're not on it.
Yeah.
And we're communicating, and it's a good time in it.
Yeah.
All right, Mama. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.